Hello YouTube, I'm FemShep, and welcome back to What That Button Do, a short form series in which I go over general use cases for all of modern Marisa's normals. And we are on to the second of 3 non-crouching command normals, and that is forward medium punch. And this is a button that I really wasn't using for a long time as I was learning the character, and a button that I would now say is one of my most used normals as I have progressed in my understanding of the character. As you can see, on just normal hit, it's not really confirmable to anything, and you're only +2. But at +2, that does mean you can catch them trying to mash anything by hitting another light, and also that you can throw them, and that'll also beat the mashing if this left you close enough to throw, depending on the range at which you threw it. If you did it right up close, then you're pretty much still in throw range. Where this becomes a useful combo tool is on at least counter hit. If you see the counter hit pop up, you are +4, which means you can combo into crouch jabs, quarter circle back light, and potentially route into level 3 super as well. This button on block is also quite useful because it is safe at -3, which does create turn steal opportunities with OD stance, but that is neither here nor there. The important thing is this is a completely safe poke to use. You can potentially get a counter hit if you catch them in the startup of their move. It can sometimes be used as a punish or a whiff punish tool as well, and on punish counter you also get that combo into crouch jabs, so quite useful. This is just a very good poke. It goes surprisingly far, it's safe on block, it combos if you get a at least counter hit, and on normal hit, it's still pretty decent. However, that is not the only thing about this button. This button also has 2 target combos attached to it. One involves hitting forward medium again after the first forward medium for punch, and the other involves hitting heavy, forward heavy after the forward medium. Now, both of these are true block strings if the opponent is blocking, and they aren't really hit confirmable. So they have very niche use cases. This one is only really useful if you know that your opponent is always only stand blocking, or that they are trying to walk back after they block the first forward medium punch because they are not expecting you to go into the target combo that they were just holding walk back. If they were only stand blocking, then the low will catch them into knockdown, and it actually has the same knockdown frame data as Light Dima for familiar Oki if you have a strong sense of modern Marisa's Oki. But that is the only time you want to do this, because if they just block it, you are -12 and extremely punishable with like a heavy into a giant combo. So it's not just something you want to throw out. This one, with the heavy follow-up, as you can see because I'm flashing blue, is super cancelable. But it is only really useful, in my opinion, in situations where you already know that the forward medium punch is going to hit, such as a whiff punish, and you needed to route into super without spending any drive meter. If you know that this is going to hit, then you can actually route into an uncharged level 1 super off of this, a level 2 super, or even a level 3 super, but if you're routing into level 3, I would say you're better off going with the jabs into Light Dima extension, though this technically still works. And that is about all I have to say about Marisa's forward medium punch. Very useful poking tool, very useful neutral tool, potentially does get you combos that, while they don't do a lot of damage, lead to good knockdown situations for her, can create mix-ups at -3 if you know what you're doing from that, since you can condition them to not press if you keep throwing out stance, and then you can just loop it because they're afraid to press, even though you shouldn't be able to. That really should be a video of its own at some point, is specifically messing with OD stance and conditioning, but I believe that is all I have to say for this video about forward medium punch. If you like this video, drop a like, a sub, a comment, check out the rest of the series. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.